Hey guys, it's Cherish from the Motley News, and I am here today to give you one part of a two-part series, and we're going to call it Cherish's DNA journey to find out who she is at a very expensive price. That means that I have ordered the AncestryDNA kit for nearly $100, and we're going to talk about what is exactly in the kit because it just showed up today. So, without further ado, let's open the box. Bloop! I already took off the tape. Inside, you will see a little note from AncestryDNA that says, "Welcome to AncestryDNA. Simply complete the following steps and let the discoveries begin." So, you have to activate your online kit and you have to gather your DNA, which means spitting into a tube. Your kit comes with a little baggie where you're supposed to put your specimen in, a kit where you're supposed to do all of your spitting, and I have it upside down. You will see that you are supposed to spit up to that line. That's a lot of spit. You are also not supposed to eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum 30 minutes before you do your spitting. And when you are done, you are to pack it up in this little box and mail it back to AncestryDNA, all the way in Utah. The Mormons do this. And no postage is required because I did spend nearly $100 on this kit. So, the reason why I'm doing this, well, I am very curious about my standing in the global community. I want to know where exactly I come from, what's out there, who am I distantly related to, my expectations for this. I know that my DNA will most likely be in West Africa. If you are black in America, you can probably trace your roots back to anywhere along the diaspora web. So, and most of that starts in West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, etc., etc., all along that coast where all of the slave trading started. Now, I mean, some of that obviously went out to different places in the world, the Caribbean, and so on and so forth. And, you know, if you're an American, you probably ended up in the American South. If you come from the Caribbeans, then, yeah, obviously your journey ended there, but started most likely in West Africa. I want to know which of those countries, shows up the most in my DNA results. And I'm sure I might find out other things too. My family and I joke about this, the whole, there's got to be some Indian in our family. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not expecting anything more than 10%. Black families do have this running joke that everybody is related to some Cherokee princess based on how long or straight their hair was and noses and cheekbones and things like that. But very rarely do we do any of the genealogical research. It's not like any of us are best friends with Skip Gates and he can help us through our journey in a televised spot. It's rare that happens. So I am, instead of doing the whole genealogical thing, which would take me to various libraries, I'd have to go through so many different records, I'm going to do it the old spit take way. A note about genealogical work for African Americans, I've only done the very, very basic, and I've done it through Ancestry.com. I can say with blacks in America that you do run up against a wall when the further you go back, because if you are anything like my family, you run into bad census records where people's names are misspelled or the number of people in a household might be incorrect. And then further back, you've got the obvious issue of slavery. So it's not like slaves were counted as individuals with names and ages and stuff like that. No, they were property. And so the records can be very incomplete for Black people in America, and that can be really frustrating. I'm going to skip all of that and go straight to the global community and see where it is I fit in that whole thing. Like I said, this is not a results video. This is only the first part to this two-part series, and you just saw the unboxing. In 6 to 8 weeks, however, I hope to get my results via email, I guess, after I've completed my online profile account or whatever. And then I will come back to you guys and tell you what I've learned. What do I expect to learn? A tiny, tiny amount of Native American, probably some European on down the line, but mostly West African. I want to know which country so I can do more research about that culture. I mean, this kit, it shouldn't stop me from learning about other places in Africa, but I would feel like I'd have a closer attachment to it. I should be learning more in general about the continent of Africa, but I do want to know what my connection is to it. So we'll see. Things that I do not expect to see. Oh geez. Spanish. I really doubt it. I don't think I'll see very much Asian. My husband did say that you never know, you could end up with some, very out there DNA lineage like Melanesian or somewhere out in the South Pacific. That would shock the hell out of me, but it would be really cool, because that is some of the oldest DNA, I think, that is on record, the people of Melanesia. We'll see. I don't know. 6 to 8 weeks, I will let you guys know what happens. Until then, I will still be giving you videos about books and politics and feminist things, so stay tuned for all of it. Until next time, you guys take it easy. Bye!